Have you ever experienced a moment so strange, so perfectly timed, that it left you in awe? A song starts playing just as you think of a friend. You're contemplating a new job, and suddenly a stranger shares a story that answers your unspoken question. A sequence of numbers keeps appearing wherever you go, nudging at your consciousness like a whisper from the universe. Many interpret these as synchronicities, a potential language of the cosmos speaking directly to you. So we will explore 7 different types of synchronicity. The synchronicity of thought and manifestation. There is a profound power in thought. The ancient Hermetic teachings suggest that the all is mind, meaning the universe itself is a mental creation. Imagine then the potential when your thoughts align perfectly with the physical world around you. This is the first type of synchronicity, the synchronicity of thought and manifestation. It is when what you think, imagine, or wish for materializes in your reality, sometimes almost instantly. This type of synchronicity is a striking reminder that your mind and the universe are more interconnected than you might have ever believed. Consider this. Have you ever found yourself thinking about someone you haven't spoken to in years, and suddenly they call you or you receive a message from them? Perhaps you have been daydreaming about a particular book or a place, and soon after, you stumble upon it in the most unexpected way. This may feel like more than a coincidence, as some believe it could be the universe responding to your thoughts. When these moments occur, they serve as a powerful wake-up call to the creative potential of your mind. The synchronicity of thought and manifestation teaches us that our minds are constantly broadcasting signals to the universe. When our thoughts are clear, focused, and aligned with our true desires or needs, the universe responds with uncanny precision. This is why many spiritual traditions emphasize the importance of mindfulness, positive thinking, and intention setting. The clearer and more intentional our thoughts are, the more direct the synchronicities become. It's as if the universe is saying, "I hear you loud and clear." This synchronicity is about being in the right vibrational state, a state of openness and receptivity where the universe mirrors your internal reality back to you. The famous Hermetic principle of correspondence states, "As above, so below, as within, so without." When we align our inner world with our highest intentions, our external world begins to reflect that alignment. This principle suggests that by shifting our inner dialogue, by focusing on what we truly desire rather than what we fear, we can influence the outer reality that unfolds around us. But this type of synchronicity also comes with a warning. Our thoughts are powerful creators, and if we are not mindful, they can manifest not just our dreams but our fears as well. Imagine constantly worrying about losing a job or a relationship. That fear, like a dark seed, can grow in your mind and eventually sprout into reality. This is why it is crucial to be aware of what we are mentally nurturing. If you find your mind gravitating towards negativity, remember that the universe does not differentiate between good and bad. It simply responds to the energy and intent behind the thought. Thus, the synchronicity of thought and manifestation calls for mindful awareness and a conscious choice of what we focus on. The synchronicity of signs and symbols. The universe is fluent in the language of signs and symbols. They are everywhere, hidden in plain sight, woven into the fabric of our daily lives. When you encounter a certain animal repeatedly, see the same numbers on a clock, or notice a particular object showing up over and over again, these are not mere coincidences. They are symbols trying to communicate with you, urging you to pay attention. This is the second type of synchronicity, the synchronicity of signs and symbols, a form of cosmic communication that can reveal deeper meanings and insights. Consider the ancient belief in omens, which suggests that everything in our world has a symbolic meaning. A crow landing on your windowsill could signify an impending change. A feather appearing on your path might be a reminder that you are being guided by forces unseen. Carl Jung often spoke about how the unconscious mind communicates through symbols, bridging the gap between the conscious and the spiritual realms. The world, in essence, becomes a living oracle, speaking in a language that transcends words. Signs and symbols often appear in times of transition or uncertainty. They serve as gentle nudges, reminding you that you are not alone and that there is a hidden order to the seeming chaos. Think of these symbols as a cosmic language, one that requires not just seeing, but also interpreting. Just as in ancient times when priests and shamans would read the stars or the flight of birds, you are invited to become an interpreter of your own life's symbology. Every encounter, every sign is a message coded in metaphor and meaning. A common form of symbolic synchronicity is the repetition of numbers, like 1111, 222, or 777. In numerology, each number is thought to carry a specific vibration and meaning. Seeing these numbers repeatedly can be a way for the universe to catch your attention, to make you pause and reflect on what is happening in your life at that moment. Some interpret 1111 as a sign of alignment or spiritual awakening. Others see 777 as a signal that you are on the right path. Whatever the case, when these numbers appear, it is not enough to merely notice them. You are called to ask yourself, what is happening in my life right now? What thoughts am I holding? What choices am I facing? Sometimes the signs come through nature. Animals in particular are seen as messengers in many spiritual traditions. An eagle soaring overhead could signify clarity of vision and spiritual insight. A snake crossing your path might symbolize transformation or shedding old habits. There is a famous saying in Celtic wisdom, the bird, the animal, the stone, they speak if you listen. When these symbols appear, they often align with inner shifts or external events that carry deeper significance. If you find yourself repeatedly encountering the same animal or symbol, take it as an invitation to explore its spiritual meaning. When exploring the synchronicity of signs and symbols, it is essential to cultivate an attitude of openness and curiosity. Symbols do not always present themselves with immediate clarity. They are like dreams, rich in layers and open to interpretation. Often it is your intuition that will guide you to the meaning that resonates most. Trust that inner voice, the quiet whisper that hints at something deeper, beyond the surface of things. But remember, signs and symbols are not a guarantee of a specific outcome. They are mirrors reflecting your current state of being and potential paths. They are not there to dictate your actions, but to offer guidance, illuminate possibilities, and stir your spirit into deeper awareness. By engaging with them, you are engaging in a dialogue with the universe itself. This dialogue can be incredibly personal, as what one symbol means to you might differ from what it means to someone else. It is your relationship with the symbol that brings it to life. The synchronicity of people and encounters. Have you ever met someone who seemed to arrive in your life at the perfect moment, bringing with them exactly what you needed, be it a lesson, an opportunity, or a bit of wisdom? This is the synchronicity of people and encounters. These chance meetings are not random. They are purposeful alignments orchestrated by the universe. Each person who crosses our path has the potential to unlock a new chapter in our story or to mirror back a part of ourselves that we need to see. Think about it. A stranger sits next to you on a train and shares a piece of advice that resonates deeply, or perhaps you run into an old friend just when you are feeling lonely, only to find they are on a similar journey of self-discovery. These encounters carry a potent energy, as if some unseen force has nudged two paths to cross at a precise moment. In these moments, there is often a feeling that goes beyond coincidence, a sense that this meeting was meant to be. Ancient Greek philosophy refers to this concept as kairos, which represents the right, critical, or opportune moment. Kairos is different from chronos, which is the chronological passage of time. When people enter your life at just the right kairos moment, it often feels as if time itself has conspired to bring them there. It's as if the universe has woven its thread into the fabric of your life at just the right spot to create a new pattern of growth, learning, or healing. When synchronicity brings someone into your life, it often reflects your current vibrational state and the lessons you are ready to learn. It could be a new friend who shares your interests or someone who challenges you to see the world in a new way. Sometimes these encounters are pleasant, filled with joy and connection, while other times they may bring discomfort or even conflict. But even in these challenging relationships, there is a hidden blessing, a chance to confront old patterns, to heal and to evolve. There is also the synchronicity of mentors and guides. Throughout history, great spiritual teachers and guides have appeared in the lives of those who are ready to learn, often just when they are most needed. Buddha had his teachers, Christ had John the Baptist, even Jung had Freud. These relationships are never accidental. They occur when the student is ready and the teacher appears, offering a path to deeper understanding and transformation. However, not all synchronistic encounters are lifelong relationships. Some people enter our lives for a brief but impactful moment, a fleeting connection that shifts our perspective or nudges us onto a different path. These angels in disguise, as they are sometimes called, may not stay long, but their presence is felt long after they've left. They remind us that every person, whether they stay for a minute or a lifetime, serves a purpose in our unfolding story. In navigating these synchronistic encounters, it is also important to release the need for control. You cannot force a meeting to happen, nor can you cling to relationships that have served their purpose. Trusting in the flow of synchronicity means accepting that some people are meant to be in your life only for a chapter, while others may journey with you for much longer. It is about recognizing that each encounter, no matter how brief, holds the potential for deep spiritual growth. The synchronicity of dreams and inner visions. While the waking world provides us with an abundance of signs, symbols, and synchronistic encounters, there is another realm where synchronicity often reveals itself in profound ways, the world of dreams and inner visions. This type of synchronicity invites us to delve deep into our subconscious, where the boundaries between reality and the metaphysical blur, and where messages from the soul and the universe are delivered in vivid, sometimes cryptic, imagery. When we pay attention to these nocturnal messages, we unlock a powerful source of guidance, intuition, and spiritual insight. Dreams have long been regarded as portals to the divine, holding sacred meanings that transcend the mundane. Ancient civilizations, from the Egyptians to the Greeks, believed that dreams were the gods' way of communicating with mortals, delivering prophecies, warnings, or insights. Even today, many spiritual traditions consider dreams to be the soul's language, a way for our higher selves, spirit guides, or the universe itself to speak to us. Within this realm, synchronicity can unfold as recurring dream themes, symbols, or even lucid dreams that feel as real as waking life. Dreams aren't random, they are synchronistic messages waiting to be deciphered. When you experience a vivid dream, especially one that seems to resonate with your waking life, it's as though the universe is whispering in your ear, urging you to explore a particular aspect of yourself or your path. The images and symbols that arise in dreams often mirror our subconscious thoughts, fears, desires, or unresolved issues. They are synchronistic reflections, offering a chance to engage with our inner world and, in turn, align more fully with our outer reality. But synchronicity in the realm of dreams isn't confined to just symbolic images. It can also occur through direct messages, inner visions, or even encounters with guides or ancestors who offer wisdom. Some people report experiencing dreams where they are visited by a deceased loved one who provides comfort or guidance, leaving them with a sense of peace that cannot be explained by mere imagination. Others have described lucid dreams where they receive answers to questions they had been grappling with for months or even years. These experiences are often so vivid and emotionally charged that they stay with the dreamer long after waking, suggesting a connection to a deeper reality. Many spiritual traditions also speak of visions, a form of dreamlike state where the dreamer, whether asleep or awake, receives a profound, often transformative insight. In Christianity, the Bible is filled with stories of prophets who received divine messages through visions. In Native American spirituality, vision quests are undertaken to receive guidance and connect with one's purpose. These visions are often considered sacred synchronicities, bridging the human experience with the spiritual realm, where answers, wisdom, and even prophecies are revealed. To truly grasp the synchronicity of dreams and inner visions, one must approach them with an open heart and a willingness to explore their depths. It's also important to note that not all dreams carry obvious or immediate significance. Some may seem bizarre or nonsensical, but even these can hold hidden truths waiting to be unlocked. In such cases, intuitive practices such as meditation, mindfulness, or even working with a skilled dream interpreter can help you discern the deeper meaning. Remember that dreams speak in the language of metaphor, and often the key to understanding a dream lies in feeling its essence rather than logically analyzing it. The synchronicity of nature and cosmic cycles. Beyond the human mind and heart lies a grander, more expansive realm where synchronicity often manifests, the rhythms of nature and the cosmic cycles that govern the universe. This type of synchronicity speaks to the interconnectedness of all things, revealing how the cycles of the natural world and celestial patterns reflect the unfolding of our personal journeys. When we align ourselves with these cosmic rhythms, we tap into a deep reservoir of wisdom, balance, and harmony that guides us toward our highest potential. Nature has always been a profound source of spiritual insight. Since ancient times, humans have looked to the skies, the changing of seasons, the phases of the moon, and the migrations of animals to understand the mysteries of life. There is a deep, underlying intelligence in nature, a kind of cosmic clock that ticks in perfect harmony with the universe. The synchronicity of nature and cosmic cycles is about recognizing that we too are a part of this vast, intricate dance, and that there are moments when the outer world mirrors our inner state with stunning clarity. Consider the lunar cycle, for example. Many believe that the moon's phases, new moon, waxing, full moon, and waning, have been associated with various energies, emotions, and life events for centuries. The new moon represents beginnings, planting seeds of intention and starting fresh. As the moon waxes, those intentions grow and gather strength, reaching a peak during the full moon, which symbolizes culmination, revelation, and illumination. The waning moon, in turn, is a time of release, letting go, and reflection. Many people experience synchronicity with these phases, noticing that their energy levels, moods, or significant life events tend to align with the lunar cycle. It is as if the moon is not just a celestial body, but a mirror reflecting the rhythms of our own souls. Similarly, the changing of seasons offers another powerful expression of synchronicity. Spring brings renewal, growth, and blossoming. Summer is a time of abundance, vitality, and fruition. Autumn invites us to harvest, reflect, and prepare. And winter is a season of stillness, introspection, and inner work. Many people find that their own life experiences follow these seasonal rhythms. They may feel a surge of creativity and inspiration in spring, a period of intense activity and manifestation in summer, a need to reflect and gather in autumn, and a deep calling to rest and rejuvenate in winter. These patterns are not mere coincidences. They are synchronicities that reveal how our lives are intertwined with the natural world. There is an old Zen proverb that says, "Sitting quietly, doing nothing, spring comes and the grass grows by itself." This simple saying carries a profound truth about synchronicity. It reminds us that there is a natural order to things, a divine timing that unfolds whether we push or pull. When we align with these natural rhythms, life flows more effortlessly. The synchronicities in nature and cosmic cycles are a call to trust this flow, to stop resisting the natural ebb and flow of life, and to recognize that everything happens in its own perfect season. Celestial patterns also offer a canvas upon which synchronicity paints its intricate designs. Astrologers have long believed that the movements of the planets, stars, and other celestial bodies influence human behavior and life events. While some view astrology skeptically, others have found undeniable synchronicity in how their personal experiences align with astrological transits. For instance, some people associate periods of Mercury retrograde with communication breakdowns, travel disruptions, and technological glitches. Many people notice a striking increase in such occurrences in their own lives. Rather than being mere superstition, these alignments can be seen as cosmic synchronicities, urging us to slow down, reflect, and reassess. The synchronicity of nature and cosmic cycles is not just about recognizing patterns. It's about understanding the deeper spiritual messages embedded within them. When a flower blooms or a storm passes, when the tide rises or a comet streaks across the sky, these are not just random acts of nature. They are synchronistic expressions of a cosmic order that permeates all of existence. Each cycle, each rhythm, holds a lesson, a reflection, and an invitation to align more deeply with the universal flow. Synchronicity of unexpected wisdom and guidance. Another fascinating type of synchronicity is when unexpected wisdom or guidance comes to us at precisely the right moment. This kind of synchronicity is like receiving a message directly from the universe, often delivered through a seemingly ordinary conversation, a random encounter, or even a book that just happens to fall off a shelf. These moments are like cosmic nudges, directing us toward a deeper understanding or a new perspective that we need in our lives. They remind us that wisdom often comes when we least expect it, from sources we may not have considered. Imagine this. You are grappling with a difficult decision or a problem that seems insurmountable. You feel stuck, confused, and unsure of the right path forward. Then, out of nowhere, you overhear a stranger talking about a similar situation at a cafe. Their words strike a chord, offering a new way of looking at your predicament or a piece of advice that resonates deeply with you. You weren't looking for guidance, but there it is, delivered in the most unexpected way. This kind of synchronicity often works through what some might call chance encounters, crossing paths with people who unexpectedly bring insight into our lives. A seemingly random meeting with an old friend, a conversation with a taxi driver, or a discussion with a new acquaintance can sometimes provide the exact wisdom we need at that moment. The story of Buddha and the mustard seed is a perfect example. When a grieving mother approached Buddha, asking him to bring her deceased son back to life, he instructed her to bring a mustard seed from a household untouched by death. As she searched, she found that every family had faced loss, and through these encounters, she gained the wisdom to understand the universality of suffering and the path to letting go. In some Native American cultures, it is believed that everyone and everything can be a teacher. A bird, a river, or even the wind can carry messages that guide one's life. The key is to stay open and attuned to the subtle signs that life presents. In these cultures, wisdom is not something to be sought aggressively, but rather something to be received with humility and openness. Books, music, and even movies can also serve as vehicles for this type of synchronicity. There are countless stories of people who have found a book randomly or who have been recommended a song or a film at a crucial moment, only to discover that it contains the exact insight or guidance they need. It's as if the universe speaks to them through the words on a page, the lyrics of a song, or the scenes in a film. For those who experience this, it is not just a coincidence but a profound affirmation that they are being guided and supported. The beauty of synchronicity and unexpected wisdom is that it encourages us to remain curious and open. It reminds us that wisdom can come from anywhere and anyone, and that the universe is constantly conspiring to help us grow. When we become aware of this, we start to see life as a rich tapestry of interconnected moments, each one woven with purpose and meaning. This type of synchronicity also teaches us to listen more deeply, to the people around us, to our inner selves, and to the world itself. Often we miss these signs because we are too caught up in our routines or too focused on our own thoughts. But when we slow down and open ourselves to the world around us, we find that wisdom and guidance are always available, waiting to be discovered. the synchronicity of divine interventions and miraculous moments. As we journey deeper into the world of synchronicity, we arrive at perhaps the most mysterious and awe-inspiring type of all, the synchronicity of divine interventions and miraculous moments. These are the experiences that transcend ordinary reality, moments when the invisible hand of a higher power seems to reach into our lives, altering the course of events in ways that defy logic or explanation. These are the signs and wonders that leave us with a profound sense of gratitude and awe, the moments when we feel undeniably connected to something greater than ourselves. Divine interventions are not always loud or dramatic. Sometimes they arrive as a whisper, a gentle nudge from the universe steering us away from danger or toward a greater truth. At other times they manifest as extraordinary, life-saving events, miracles that defy the laws of nature and remind us that we are never truly alone. These synchronicities are the most powerful because they suggest a deeper order at play in the universe, a divine intelligence that guides and protects us in ways we can hardly fathom. There are stories of divine beings intervening in the lives of mortals, from the archangels in Christian lore to the bodhisattvas in Buddhism, who postpone their own enlightenment to help guide and save others. These stories are more than just myths. They are reflections of our collective belief that we are held and cared for by forces beyond our comprehension. Miraculous moments can also occur in the form of healing, where the boundaries between the physical and spiritual worlds seem to blur. There are countless accounts of individuals who, against all odds and medical expectations, experience spontaneous recovery from life-threatening illnesses. Doctors might call it spontaneous remission, but those who have experienced it often speak of a divine presence or intervention. They talk of dreams, visions, or overwhelming feelings of peace and love that they felt during their darkest moments, guiding them toward healing. They challenge us to reconsider the boundaries of what we believe is possible and to open our hearts and minds to the mysteries of the universe. These moments also teach us the value of surrender and faith. In our world, where control and certainty are often prized above all else, divine interventions remind us that some things are beyond our control, and perhaps that is a good thing. They ask us to trust in the unfolding of our lives, to believe that even in the darkest moments there is a force that is watching over us, guiding us toward our highest good. What do we do when we encounter such miraculous moments? We listen, we trust, and we remain open to the possibilities that lie beyond our current understanding. We learn to embrace uncertainty as a friend, knowing that within it lies the potential for magic, transformation, and divine guidance. As we conclude this exploration of the 7 types of synchronicity, it is important to remember that the hidden messages in these moments are not always obvious or immediate. Sometimes it takes time for their full meaning to unfold. Other times, we might never fully understand why something happened the way it did. But the true gift of synchronicity lies in its ability to awaken us to the mystery of existence, to remind us that life is not just a series of random events, but a deeply interconnected dance of spirit and matter. So, the next time you find yourself standing at the crossroads of a synchronistic event, whether it is a subtle sign, a chance encounter, a profound dream, or a miraculous intervention, remember to pause and listen. Ask yourself, what is life trying to tell me? What is the hidden message at this moment? And how can I align myself more deeply with the flow of the universe? For in every synchronicity there is a whisper from the divine, calling us to awaken, to trust, and to walk our path with courage and wonder. May you always be open to these whispers, and may you find within them the guidance, wisdom, and love that you seek. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.